But hello everybody. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a little open box of the StarTrc portable power bank for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So I'm going to say that in English. This was another Amazon purchase. My good buddy Michael Baker actually picked one of these up for his Pocket 3. I actually originally went with the original DJI battery handles. And that's what this is, with the exception of this battery handle actually has the same capacity 166-minute charge that the Pocket has built in, so you get basically the Pocket times 2. I have done a few moments of testing with this thing. It's not overly big, but it is definitely bigger than the original. Take the DJI tripod off there real quick and just kind of put them on top of each other. So, similar to the original with the release and the battery check. This also has the same thing. Yep, and it does have battery indicators right on the front and the top. Now, I normally keep it in an expansion kit by Sunny Life, so all this is covered, and you never know really where you're at using that, but I like having the strap on there when I'm out doing vlogging and whatnot. Just gives me that security. No, actually what we did was switched over the leather band that was kind of a chintzy Velcro, and we used an Apple Watch band. We replaced the band on that. So, but yeah, it does work with this. Like I said, this whole piece here hides it. The nice thing is, I actually had to do a little Dremel work to this to make it so I could charge it with the OG handle. This one here actually falls down below it, so charging is not a problem. However, here is a problem I found. This does not transfer video to the computer with this USB port. It'll charge, but it will not let you send the footage over to Final Cut or the computer in any way. So that's the only downside. So basically you just got a USB-A to USB-C charging, which I have so many of these things laying around, it's, you know, kind of redundant at this point, but come in handy. So, I mean, not really much to it. I'm filming with the Pocket 3, so I'll have to switch over to something else here to show you with it on it, but you kind of get the idea of how much more battery handle you're going to get with this. So you get quite a bit more of an extension. If you have bigger hands, this may be a way to go. Just, I will post the page that I got this one off of, because some other ones had some really bad reviews. This one was 4.5 stars. And like the other one, you do get a quarter 20 in the bottom, but I'm going to tell you this is a very shallow quarter 20. Best thing to have is some like little rubber washers if you're going to mount this. That way you can kind of take up that space of the thread. If this bottoms out, you still have spin. The original one's got quite a bit deeper thread hole there. So for mounting purposes, it does work with the OG handle though. It gets snug, which I've had a lot of problems with this guy actually backing off the originals. I'm not sure what that's all about. Seems to be maybe I got that little crooked too. But alright, well, there is the StarTrc portable power bank handle for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Alright, I'll put you on the Action 4, exit, gimbal protection. Okay, so like I said, it's pretty similar to locking it in with the other one. You hear the clicks. You want to always make sure that both locks have locked, and that goes for even the OG DJI ones. But right now the camera's at a high enough rate that it's not charging. As soon as it starts to drop down, it will. But you got to be careful when you're checking it, because that's also the eject button. So you want to be mindful that if you're checking the battery, I think you could, no, once it's plugged in, you don't want to press that button. So it's good to kind of have the cage on there to protect it. Like I said, it does fit in here pretty decent. with my, the only problem is these watch have the little things. You gotta make sure you don't flex the cage, but yeah, so it does fit. And mentioned as well, charging port is at the bottom, but like I said, that's only for charging. You cannot transfer footage to the computer with this handle, which, I mean, if you're out in the field, it's not that big of a deal. You want to have, you know, battery life. You're not, most likely not going to be zooming footage over in the middle of a shoot. But when you get home, you will have to take it out of this Sunny Life. If, well, for me, you have to switch handles, because this one will allow you to transfer footage. So again, there is the difference with it. Like I said, it gives you, if you have bigger hands, it gives you a bit more room to grab. Now I always keep the kickstand on it, so that even gives you more. But the nice thing is, if say you're doing something, you just want to set it down, you have the ability with that on there quickly. So yeah, that's about that. But it's only been put on here, I think that might have been the third time I put that handle on, so it's still a little on the new side. Yeah, see, the original plugs in, and it automatically, it doesn't even tell you what the battery life is on this, but knowing that it's an OG part, it tells you what the battery life is in the handle. So my handle has 83%. You're not going to see that on the StarTrc one. But again, pretty simple. There is some magnetization in, I think, the original one. I'm not sure how much, if any, but yeah, it's definitely a little bit more. You got to be a little bit more careful putting this one on the unit, that both sides lock in. Now, ejecting it's pretty, yeah, there's some magnetism there. Like I said, if I use this thing a little bit more, you just want to make sure they're locked, because you don't want that being loose and it potentially falling off, because the Pocket 3 will probably break if you were to land on the gimbal portion or the screen. Again, if you have any questions about any of this stuff, I use these things on a daily basis because I'm still doing daily vlogs on this channel. And I'll be talking about, you know, the different things I get more in those videos. So if you want to join in and subscribe, more than welcome to. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.